put that coffee down, because it's time for the Really Real Show with Adam Barker and Emily Parker. Seriously, Parker and Barker, you can't write this stuff. It rhymes. Get it?
Ain't no stopping us now.
Woo! Well, I am familiar with your compulsion to follow the rules, but you see, I can't do that.
So fetch. What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang from England.
I felt a great disturbance in the force.
What have we done?
He is coming. Cover your butt.
Hello, podcast downloaders.
Podcasters!
You
could probably make a song out of it somehow if you were musically talented, unlike us.
Yes, you probably could. So, yeah, welcome along to the Really Real Show. It's a really, really special one this week.
It is.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's going to be really short because we didn't actually do a proper show.
No.
Right, do you want to explain what we did?
So, we decided that I'd basically just introduce a whole load of soundtracks, movie soundtracks, obviously, but not your normal movie soundtracks that, you know, we've been playing as part of the shows. So you're not going to hear your Ellie Gouldings or your classic Kenny Loggins or any of those. Loggins, yeah. He does Footloose.
Kenny Loggins.
Oh, I call him Loggins.
Kenny Loggins. Can you get anyone got a room to rent? Yeah, Kenny Loggins has.
Shut up. Anyway, him. You knew what I meant. We're going to have soundtracks that are the musical instrumentals this week, and that was what we did.
So really, if you're listening to this on a podcast, you ain't getting none of that.
No, sorry.
Because that's what happened on the radio, and because it's a podcast, we're not licensed to play music.
Sorry.
Like that. So pretty much, we have no show to give the podcasters.
Oh.
But
we still love you, though.
Me being a podcast fan.
You are a huge podcast fan.
I said to Emily, no. I said, you have your little instrumental show. Fine, you do that. All right, that's for the radio. But for the podcasters, the people out there that take the time to download this show and listen to it, we need to give them something.
Yes.
So it's going to be a short episode.
Okay.
So we're going to do 10, 15 minutes. Just Twitter views, have a little chat. Just give you something. Just a little taste.
Little nugget.
Just a little nugget. That sounds really
little
rude.
Golden nugget.
Little brown nugget. Little golden nugget.
It's got to be golden rather than brown.
No, that'd be
otherwise that would be a poo.
You said poo on a podcast.
And?
You can't say poo on a podcast.
Why not?
You can't.
You say worse on podcasts.
Not on this one, I don't.
No, you
I'm
don't.
very clean on this one.
Yes.
I'm filthy on the other one.
You are. But poo is the most we can go with on here.
You ever listen to the other one?
No.
Come on, be honest.
No.
Oh. Be honest. You went, no, be honest. No. No. Thanks, Emily.
That's all right.
Thanks, Parker, for supporting me in my
all right.
adventures.
I've just been told that you say a lot of naughty words.
By whom?
A lot of people.
Everyone, because I do. I don't know all the time. It's not just me. It's me and the others. Anyway, let's not talk about that podcast because this is this podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do apologise if you're thinking, oh, I want my 45 minutes worth, but you're not getting it.
Sorry.
What you can do, you can go to the Mixcloud and you can listen to the actual show immediately. Well, do you know what? I haven't even heard it.
Now who's not listening?
Boom. I ain't even heard that. All right? I've not even heard it. So
yeah, if you want a nice kind of relaxing, emotional time while you're listening, then
you're going to try and make people cry.
Mixcloud.com/ChelmsfordCR is the page to go to, and then just search for The Really Real Show if you do want to catch the full instrumental version of The Really Real Show.
I'll put the link in the description or something. People can find it.
Yeah.
Because I thought, that's two different shows, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to do Twitter views. Twitter views!
First film.
Stop trying to rush me. All right? Stop trying to prod me
But
just because you know.
like to sing and do stuff every single week. You always do it.
It's last week's show. We all had a little argument. It's starting to turn. I don't know. Anyway, what Twitter views? What is Twitter views, Emily? For anyone that's just listening for the very first time.
It's basically when we review films, but instead of going and asking the professionals what they think, because they have lots of opportunities to share on their own platforms, we head to Twitter and ask the general public what their views are. So we basically go and search through the hashtags, the official movie hashtags, in fact, and find the best views that we really like.
Yeah, because these people are honest.
They are.
You know,
And that's what we like. We like honesty.
Average Joe has just walked out of work and then they've decided, you know what, I've seen a movie last night and I'm going to tweet about it. And I don't care what anyone says. This is my Twitter feed. She's got 3 followers, but don't matter. We found
It's
her.
fine.
Anyway, did I say Average Joe and then made it a female?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
Feminism.
Joanne.
Feminism. So the first movie is...
Hashtag Everest movie.
Oh, I like the way that you always the first one I'm looking at, because I don't even tell you. I mean, I'm looking at Everest movie as well. I could be looking at something else, but we weren't. We're so in sync.
Well
aren't
done.
we?
We're having brainwave moments. My person said, I just saw the hashtag Everest movie and it brought a tear to my eye at the end of Everest movie. Must win an Oscar. Picture of a mountain, picture of a film.
Oh, Emoji Mountain, Emoji Film.
Yeah.
Oh, is every emoji? Oh, look.
He even came up with the little pictures
Yeah,
on the
it's-
screen. How nice is
How
that?
did you do that on your phone? You should have organised. Mine's a screenshot. Get old school iron.
Google does amazing things.
Right. Any more Everest movies? I better
Not
say any more
Everest.
Ernest movies. Just
Everest, you'll go.
Ernest Goes to Camp movie.
No, not that one. Everest.
Ernest Goes to Everest. I'd watch
I'll
that.
Ernest you in a minute. Come on.
Important to be Ernest. Everest movie makes you feel like you want to do something amazing. Yes, like not dying on a mountain. That's what I say. Another person said, Everest, a stunning movie. I left with my heart in my throat. It's been a long time since a movie demanded all of my presence. Hashtag Everest movie. I like that. I like that tweet.
The first time since a movie has demanded all of my presence. That is brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know what half of your presence is like.
I tell you what, I might follow her and see. She had quite a lot of retweets and likes on that.
Is she?
So I'm
It's
thinking,
probably because it's a very funny tweet.
it means it. Everest movie took my heart, rammed it down my throat.
The next film we have is the hashtag Irrational Man.
Okay. Oh, you're going to go first. Oh, sorry. Sorry, didn't know we were doing it
Switch
this way.
up.
Just saw hashtag Irrational Man and loved it. I love Woody Allen movies. I do. He had to say that I do at the end. He does. You don't believe
You
him?
do.
Do you not believe him? I didn't believe him.
My person said, saw hashtag Irrational Man last night. Bit slow starting, but in the end I quite liked it. Joaquin Phoenix was superb, perfectly suited to the role.
It's Joaquin Phoenix. That's how you pronounce his name.
Really?
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Do you know what his name was when he was younger?
What?
Leaf.
Really?
It's River Phoenix's son. Not son, brother. Remember River Phoenix?
Yes.
Yeah, from Stand By Me. And
Yes.
Young Indiana Jones in
Yes.
the third film. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Small world.
Small world. And do you know what their sister's called? Summer. Summer
I was
Phoenix.
about to say that, or tree.
Yeah, or autumn or something. It might be autumn. No, it's summer. Anyway, the true irrational man is he puts himself through middling, mediocre, miserable movies by Woody Allen out of principled devotion. Man, I don't like this guy already. Look, he's just trying to be really smart. It's like, I watched the Woody Allen movies and I'm going to make a really Woody Allen type tweet, don't you know? It's like, mate, you got 2 followers.
Aww.
One of them's me. It's not. But last film.
Hashtag A Walk in the Woods. My lady said, or man, I don't know which. That was a bit naughty of me to say it was one rather than the other. This person
Fair enough.
said, I saw hashtag A Walk in the Woods yesterday. Good movie, very entertaining. Nick Nolte was fantastic.
Another person here put, everybody wants to be Nick Nolte when they grow up. Raise your hand if it's true.
I really want to see this film.
Yeah.
There's been
I
a lot
have
of
no
good
idea
reviews.
what it's about.
It's based on a book by Bill Bryson.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anymore.
Thank you, Emily, for telling
That's,
me.
that's all right.
Another one here got, A Walk in the Woods pitch meeting. So it's like, parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically grumpy old men on a hike. Parentheses. Sold. Here's 30 million. Parentheses. Really? That's the sort of tweet I'd send. I might like that one. I'd like it. So there you go. There's the Twitter views for you, lovely podcasters. So you don't hear down the radio.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I said something really, really offensive.
No.
Or really, like, edgy.
No, I
could-
would have told you off.
I could have gone like, oh, shut your beep.
But
I
you
wouldn't.
didn't.
I can't.
And I would have told you off.
You would have. You don't like it when I threaten to do something naughty on the show. I
No.
can tell by your eyes.
This is a family show.
You stare at me as if you're like, I don't like this.
You can imagine what I'm going to be like in the future if I've got my own children to tell off. I'm going to be like, no.
And they're going to be like, sorry, Mary Poppins. Sorry, Mary Poppins. Are you going to, like, when you have kids, are you going to be like Mary Poppins?
What, practically perfect in every way?
Yeah.
Don't know. Probably
Ram
not.
sugar down their throat.
Well, perfection is a hard thing, so I think I've got more chance of shoving sugar down my children's throat than the other one.
Should we have a quick chat about Mary Poppins?
Yes.
Whilst we're here, because
Yes.
we're here now,
It's
and
big
we said
news.
we're doing a podcast
It
for
is
these
big
people.
news.
So we were going to do this in the show, but we couldn't because Emily decided to talk movie instrumentals and all that stuff. And
Don't blame it
you
on me.
kicked me off the show this week, really. I'm a little bit offended, but I'll let you off. All right?
Take it out with the management.
It's good at radio. They're trying to kick me out, I tell you. They're like, this podcasting man, he's ruining our radio station.
You finished?
I am never finished.
That's going to be another one of my mum phrases in the future. Are you finished now?
You finished? Finished? I'll make it hurt. You'll have Santa cry about. That's what you said. Yeah. So Mary Poppins, what you? Because you sent me a message. Because we do prep the show, and throughout the week we do send each other messages about stuff we can talk about. And we do sort of have a little. Do you have like a little drive thing on Google? You love it. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do that stuff on Google, the little spreadsheets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're like, look, I've updated it. And I'm like, I can't. Oh, look at it. So I'm looking at it. And you sent me an article to something to do about Mary Poppins.
Yeah, it was breaking news last week that they're going to be releasing a new Mary Poppins film, basically, and I think it was based on 20 years after the first film. Now, the obvious thing I've got to mention at this point is that Julie Andrews is not going to be playing Mary Poppins, which has caused a whole load of controversy. What, not transgoversy?
Transgoversy, it's a new word.
Yeah, controversy because of the fact that it's not her. And what was really fascinating, and I found it particularly interesting, on the day when the news was broken, where there were different media organisations who were sharing their own articles and that they all appeared on Facebook and other social medias, I didn't see anybody think that this was a good thing.
Oh, I saw the opposite.
I saw everyone who was really upset, and everyone was like, no, leave it, don't do it.
Well, they're not remaking it.
No, they're not. They are
Which
doing
is-
a different
which is
story.
Good. They're kind of like carrying on. I know it doesn't make sense because it'd be like, oh, it's 20 years later,
Yeah.
even though it's actually about 60 years later.
Yeah.
But does that matter? They can still make it in that era and it will look like it. But then you've got to then explain to people, like, why come she looks different?
Yeah. But then at the end of the day, if you don't want to go and see it, you don't have to. They're going to do it anyway, so you
that
just got to
premise.
deal with it.
I like that.
But
If you don't want to see it, don't watch it.
But then the next question, and the thing that I kind of got to pretty quick, was actually who is going to be the new Mary Poppins and who is going to have that role. And that excites me to see who that is. So I know, Adam, we're starting to make our bets,
We're
aren't we?
speculating.
So my speculation is one or two people.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more likely one of the others than the first person.
Okay.
So the first person I thought of was Anna Kendrick, who's been in Pitch Perfect and Twilight. But actually, if they're basing it on a woman that's older than Julie Andrews was in 20 years' time, I reckon they're probably or could go for someone like Anne Hathaway.
Both can sing.
Both can sing.
Anne Hathaway has got the Mary Poppins look.
She has. And she has worked with Julie Andrews in the past because she did Princess Diaries with
Yes,
her. So
good
she'll
link.
have an understanding a bit of Julie Andrews' characteristics to be able to pick up some of that maybe to carry it through.
I like that. Anne Hathaway against Mary Poppins could be a good call. And I said that, she said that's a great choice. But I said she won before that, didn't I?
You did.
I said Emily Blunt.
You did. And
And-
that surprised me.
And you said, can she sing? I was like, yeah, she sings Into the Woods.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
And
she was in Romeo and Juliet as well, which was the Elton John animation.
Yeah,
as
for
well.
Romeo and Juliet with
Yeah.
gnomes.
With gnomes.
Hence Nomeo.
Romeo.
And but then I said Emily Blunt, and I don't know why I said Emily Blunt. It just come out there. The minute when you sent me that article and you said, "Oh, who's going to play it?" and I thought Emily Blunt. I don't know why. And then suddenly I'm flicking through like all the articles. Guess who's front runner?
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Really?
And it's almost like kind of yeah, she's got it. They just haven't finalised the details yet. So maybe I was spot on there. Maybe there was something
We'll wait
there.
and see.
But it could be completely different. It could be The Rock. They might make The Rock very popular. You know, we live in that world now. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Are you going to sing?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. No one can see you bobbing your head.
No,
That is
I'm
the
doing the
beautiful
dance.
part of it. That was amazing.
So yeah, that's Mary Poppins. We'd love to know your views as to who you think it could be. So make sure you get in touch. You can go to facebook.com/ Real Show CCR.
Yay!
Yes. It's the same for Twitter, at Real Show CCR as well.
And Tumblr.
And Tumblr.
Real Show CCR.
Or you can comment on
And Instagram.
Spreaker or iTunes or whatever and let us know your thoughts on there.
Because you're podcasters, so we want to know what you know. Because anyone that listens to the radio, to our show every week on a Saturday night, they don't get this. So they feel left out right now.
Yeah.
It's like a private club. They're going to be like, man, I love that show, Emily, when you did all the music and that. And you podcasters are going to be out there going, did you hear them talk about Mary Poppins? No, you didn't! Because you didn't download the free podcast, which cost you nothing.
Free!
It's free. So I suppose we just sort of end it there. I mean, we had lots more to line up for the show, but we would come back next week and we'll just do another one.
Well,
Yeah? Don't worry, people.
it's fine.
This is your little teaser, little taster for this week, because we do want to let you down.
Yes, but we will be back next week and we're looking forward to seeing you then.
Yeah, so get on the socials. Not the socials. To call up the social, sort of. Come again! No, get on the social media and get chatting to us. We will chat back to you. Well, I probably will. I don't think Emily will. You don't like chatting online, do you?
You never know.
No, it's always going to be me who tweets you back.
Not necessarily.
Oh, now people are going to be excited. They're going to be like, ooh, who's tweeting me back?
Hashtag Emily Speaks.
Yeah, it's probably me. All right, yeah, so thanks a lot, everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Got no music, haven't you?